So yes, it's definitely it is a challenge to get to new players, especially for a series that has been continuing for more than 10 years. We definitely have dedicated gamers that are used to the game, especially our large Japanese fan base. They don't like to see too many drastic changes in the game, so in order to satisfy those users, we do stick to the core elements, but then at the same time that might sort of feel a little bit alienating to the new users as well. So in order to sort of attract those new users, we're trying to sort of change with the times. Obviously in terms of the graphic quality as well, with improving the frame rate as well. The story for Dynasty Warriors is based on Romance of the Three Kingdoms, so as long as we sort of keep with that source story and as well as the action elements, I think we're safe to say that those are the key elements of what makes a Dynasty Warriors game. So sort of outside of that, as long as we stick to the source story and the key game action elements, I think we are relatively free to sort of play around with the other features and change those with each title. One reason for the positive reviews so far is that we've made a couple changes to the game system, and we don't say that we made them specifically for the Western users, but probably the element of the 3-point affinity weapon system, where there's where depending on the weapon's affinity, you're at an advantage or disadvantage with the opposing officer. So depending on that, you need to sort of change up your strategy, which weapon you should use, what kind of attacks. So that strategic element probably really resonates a lot more with the Western users as well. So right now everything's kind of at an idea level, but what I've been discussing with the producer is maybe with the next gen consoles we can make more of an open field, open world feel to the game, where maybe various battles are taking place and players can just kind of jump into any battle that's taking place on the battlefield and participate. And another idea that we might want to explore is with Dynasty Warrior 7, we've got, Dynasty Warriors 8, we have so many more weapons, 77 different weapons, and it would be great if we could have each, depending on the type of weapon that's used, the actions that the character takes, the attacking or attack actions, what they use to use the weapons would be different. For every single weapon, have a different sort of action set for each character. Dynasty Warriors 8 will be coming out next week on July 25th in Australia. It will be available on the PS3 and the Xbox 360.